Hey guys, Z here. Um, this is my sorority house build. I based it off of a house I saw from The Sims 3, actually. I already got the base of it put here before I was like, oh crud, I was supposed to be recording this whole time. But it's based off of a house from The Sims 3. It's for the university. Um, because I had been watching this Let's Play where they had this house, and I was like, I love it. Um, and people in the comments had already asked the girl where she got the house and stuff, but I didn't see her reply to them, so I'm not sure if she built it or not. I saw it in the Sims 3 Working Girl Challenge. I hope that she'll identify where the house came from because I kinda love it. But I decided to build it for The Sims 4. Um, and wait to see if I could find it for The Sims 3 later on. It's a sorority house, but it looks like basically like three townhouses that got renovated that into being a sorority building. It's like maybe they got donated by somebody, or the school bought them for real cheap. It's supposed to be like, this isn't like the most rich sorority. They have a pool and stuff, but it's like done in the old way, all tiled and stuff. I was thinking about making it a little dirty or something, but I decided that these girls actually like pulled themselves together, and like they went and they fixed everything up themselves and made it all nice. And they did the gardening. One of the Sims is a gardener, and um they all have like their individual talents that they're working on. And I was struggling right here with the making that room into an actual room. um yeah, but I got it. They The layouts of this does not stay the same. It's like they broke down walls and oops, I hit my mic. They broke down walls and rebuilt it and made it into what it is. There's the two older style townhouses on the both sides, and then um, a newer style in the middle with what seems to be a small add-on. At least that's how I saw it. Uh, I'm trying some like I did the downstairs layout actually pretty similar to the original build, and I hope you just didn't hear my Skype my Skype message that I just got. Anyway, I'm building like a little dorm style bathroom right here, like a little public style bathroom, but it changes up in a little bit. Most of the bathrooms have stalls for the tubs and showers, like their own individual stalls and everything. And so that, a sim can go in, use the toilet, and one use the sink, and it just won't be a big deal. I mean, it's 6 girls right now, but that's only because when you start out with a club, you can only have 6 members, and I'm planning on adding in 2 more later on. I'm working on the room layout. It's changed, like, I don't know. There's a library area for your Sims. A um, there's a gym and a yoga studio. There's the pool. There's a rooftop garden and a garden downstairs. I'm not sure if I uploaded it after I planted or before. I think it was after I planted because I had to go in and put wallpapering in the stairwell where I had forgotten it. Um, yeah, and I really took advantage of every stuff pack, so I'm sorry if you don't have it. I think maybe Get to Work might not have as much stuff, so if you don't have Get to Work, you might be able to like still do something. And yeah, so um, there's like a surfer girl who's like into DJing, and she's an athlete also, and there's like more of a punk rock girl. There's an artist girl and a photographer girl who also is the gardener. There's a there's the girl who runs the sorority, who she's I think no, she there's the girl who runs the sorority, and she's one of the ones who gets her own bedroom, and the other one who gets her own bedroom is the girl who's into I'm gonna have her be a rocket scientist. um I'll have them have their jobs, and that'll be like them going to class, basically. um I tried to be like I tried to make it look like a lot of the stuff was just thrown together, like maybe it got renovated at different times. um and the girls brought their own furniture, that kind of thing. They really like, maybe like it was, they had to renovate this place themselves. Maybe it was like a weird project, I don't know. um they have a cruddy little TV that I sized up. We used to have a TV that looked almost like that, like the sized up small television. They all have their own computers and stuff, and I really wish that you could have laptops in The Sims 4. I feel like it adds a layer of realism, and also it's a cheaper option to a desktop that a lot of, college students have. Uh, yeah, but anyway, so I think I change up all the wallpapers, and yeah, here I'm working on redoing a few things, and I'm making the layout more like the original. And if you've seen this house, it was built in it was built as a oh my gosh, my brain just stopped. If you've seen this build, like the Sims 3 version of it, you know that it was sort of more. Oh, I can't even remember what I was gonna say. Oh, I feel so smart. I feel so smart. But yeah, here I'm putting in some bathrooms downstairs. They both have showers, because I'm always afraid my Sims are going to catch on fire, and that's one of the ways to extinguish yourself is run to shower, I think. Um, I like to have bathrooms on every floor. I really like to have a bathroom for each bedroom plus extra bathrooms. That's normally how I build. I know most of the time people can't afford that. This is definitely gonna be a cheat your money build. It's really big. It's built for 6 people to live in right now. Um, and I didn't realize until afterwards how girly I had made The Sims, because I think 4 out of the 6 of them were just tons of pink. But yeah, I don't know. Just I guess that fits in with the sorority. I did think I made them unique, at least. Um, I take a lot advantage of the movie hangout stuff a lot. Um, I don't know. It's just one of my favorite packs, and yeah. Uh, this is like, that tile is just a bit too much for that big of a space. It changes up, and I change things. It's like the downstairs. I think the look changes significantly from what it is right now. yet it's just me changing flooring and wallpaper mainly. Um, yeah, I don't think that there's, yeah, I took out all the windows on the side of the building on in the brown building area, and oh, um, I gave them these expensive fridges and appliances at first, and then I was like, oh wait, I want them to it to be more like, oh hey, my parents had this leftover fridge, and they said we could use it at the house. Yeah, and so they it's like this kitchen might have been original to the house that this was in, but it's got the new appliances and stuff like that, and they change things up a little bit, that kind of thing. Um, I it, but I imagined that this kitchen was the original kitchen, and I sort of gave it like a little bit of a built-in sort of the Victorian kitchen feel with the built-in stoves because I love that. I really do. And I put in a dishwasher, I remember that. And I jump around a lot. I don't finish one specific room just just that's it, that's over. I think I keep going back and adding this in or changing that kind of thing a lot. I wanted them to have the living area be sort of a party area. I I don't even have tons of parties. I just like to have a party area in my homes. Um, I really love these butterflies, and this is around the time when I decided I was going to go with like their club theme was going to be rainbow, and I was trying to make it looked like it was like a huge thing of butterflies, but I was like, no, the swirl's fine. Um, I tried adding in some of those Pokemon looking things. And then I found this. I never noticed we had that lamp in the game. Did that come with an update? Because I swear I do not remember it at all, that martini lamp. I love it though. I love it. I love stupid kitsch things like that. And here I'm putting on one of the banners. I go crazy with decorating it because I kind of feel like, you would just go crazy with like something like this. And I put a popcorn maker in the living room sooner or later. Um, and oh geez, it's like I spent so much time on this. I think it was 5 or 6 hours building and um, building and like putting things together. I can't quite remember though. And it's not even, I didn't even capture it all. I lost, I don't know, like 30 minutes of footage maybe. But yeah, I'm just so happy with this build. Oh, here I go in and replace the appliances. Um, yeah, I add a back porch later on. I do all sorts of stuff. It gets pretty big, pretty crazy, and I have to say I kind of really love it. Um, it's it's get I cover it with flowers, and there's of course got to be a bonfire. Um, I'm thinking I should add in um with one of those outdoor retreat fire pits though too at some point. I don't know. Um, I would love to have them all go camping together. I don't know. If I'm gonna play this where I play the game and yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play this and record the gameplay or anything. If this is a popular build and people like the sorority I made, I might, but it's an I don't know right now. Also, I wanted to put the espresso machine in, but I found out that you can only put it on a that specific countertop that's with the it was disappointing. I wanted an espresso machine in my house. Um but yeah, anyway. Um okay, finally we're getting to work on the bedrooms. This is like the green bedroom over here is going to be the bedroom for the two sports girls. That's the bedroom for the artist up there. Um, the one with the flower wallpaper and the koala bear is a bed. Well, the koala bear bed gets changed eventually, but that's the bedroom for the scientist girl. The pink bedroom up in the corner over here is the bedroom for the leader of the sorority, and she is also she's also wants to become a writer. That's the study library area over there, so the girls can study together and read, and yeah, it's maybe do craft projects. I don't know. Um, the like I gave her a yoga mat because I feel like yoga mats are the best way to get focused, and she got a pretty good computer and she's got some sciencey stuff. I'm gonna put some of the star and moon style stuff around in her bedroom, and she gets a lot of the kids room stuff in her room. uh, Yeah, but I felt like it was appropriate. I'm putting in this desk because every girl gets a desk with a computer in their room, um, also, so that they can just study on their own, do whatever, play games. But the commons, but those are computers that they brought from home, and the commons area doesn't really have any computer or anything. Um, the surf girl is a bit girlier, and um, the punk girl is like she's the one who was in, if you look at my create a sim for this, the punk girl's the one that has the mint green top and everything, but and the mint green hat, and because I just like love mint green, you have no idea. But I switched them around a little bit, and I don't know. At first, I was gonna make the surfer girl very, I don't know, like girly, just a girly girl, but also be a sports girl and stuff like that. And I think she really is still. She loves pink and yeah, just that sort of thing. And this is the photographer and the artist's bedroom, and they share. And um, I'm putting in a couple easels because, more than just the artist girl might want to paint something, just not their, huge thing that they do. Um, I also put in a work table because I want to have one of the Sims just make more objects for the house. I didn't put tons of paintings and stuff up because I want the artist girl to paint a bunch for the house. Um, yeah, so I, I put some awards and stuff in some of the rooms, and um, there's like a lot of rainbow things, and there's all those rainbow flags and stuff like that because uh, that's just the theme for the sorority. I kind of imagine it's a very LGBTQIA plus pro sorority, and and a couple of the members might be gay or trans or something. I don't know. Like I'll figure that out as I play. And I just wanted the sorority leader to just have tons and tons of books all around her room. Um, yeah, and I put a stereo in her room because stereos help for when you're writing, and um, I really should put a stereo in more of the rooms, honestly. I love sizing up those banners and stuff because they're so small, and then when they size up, they look really good, actually. Um, if you play The Sims and you somehow don't know about sizing up objects, all you have to do is, I think you have to have move objects on when you do, oops, hit the mic. I think you have to have move objects on when you do it, but all you have to do when you do it is you have to um, have a hold of the object and you use the bracket keys. You hit the right one to make it bigger and the left one to make it smaller. This is the little yoga studio. Because yoga is one of my favorite things in The Sims because it gives The Sims these great moodlets, and you can get them very focused or very creative or super energized. It's just great. This is one of the bathrooms. I put a couple of the outdoor showers up top on the roof, and I put a couple of the what are they called? What was get together awnings on top of the open roof garden to make it a bit of a greenhouse thing going on, and yeah. And see, those are the outdoor showers. It's like right outside the yoga studio and the gym because you work out or you garden and you're gonna need to take a shower because that really deteriorates your Sims hygiene. I'm starting the landscaping now. I don't think I captured it all, but I got a good majority of it. I think after I was just about finished and I decided, oh, I'm just gonna go and like I was gonna make the garden smaller at first, but I decided, oh, I'm just gonna go and finish this up because it's not really worth recording that much, that small amount that I did to finish it up. Um, yeah, so I don't know. I think that I put I fill this place with flowers and it just looks pretty gorgeous to me. It's one of the first times I ever went this far with actually landscaping. I don't like my landscaping most of the time. Also, every time I put that fence up there, it kept making the paint disappear. Um, but yeah, so here I'm putting in the pool. I put a little. It has a walkway all around it. I felt the pink was a little too bright. If it had been a lighter pink, it might have been perfect. That tree, I really love that lantern tree. Just absolutely adore it. I have always wanted to do something like that with my own, with a tree of my own, but it takes a lot of work as it turns out. Um, I'm not sure if you had ever seen the movie Because of Winn-Dixie, but there's this scene in it where she's at this old lady's house and the old lady is talking about how all the bad things she did in her life, and like she has this she has this tree that's filled with bottles, and she says every bottle that's up in that tree is something she did wrong. And I think it was basically her saying that when she was drunk she would do bad things, which I've known a couple people like that. And yeah, putting in some stairs because you need to be able to get down. I wanted the deck to look like it was built on later. um yeah, because I don't know, I just imagined that it didn't really have a deck before, or if those houses did, then it might have deteriorated and fallen off. Um, Working on a little bit on the pool right now, and I think I'm just noticing now that diving board is off center. That's okay. It's fine. I put in some lap lines and stuff like that, and Yeah, and here I'm starting to put in some more plants, and I sort of decided to do this gradient of flowers from reds to pinks to purples to blues to pinks to purples to reds. And here I'm surrounding the tree with some flowers and stuff. I'll put some benches under there later, working a little bit on the outside garden. That's all that's really there. Um, and then I'm just sizing up a bunch of plants and putting them in there. Um, yeah, and I I just really like how that it turned out. I love overgrown gardens and stuff like that. I just think that they're so pretty. Um, I Yeah, and I just imagine that the girls decided that they were just gonna fix this place up, and like they were given this, they were said, well, you have to get a building and stuff like that to start your sorority, and these people donated this sorority building, and the girls were like, okay, we can make this work, and they started to just fix it up. And they got help, of course, because I mean, nobody can do that all on their own. I put those there because I don't know, I felt like something should be in that part of the garden, but I didn't know what, and I ended up deleting them. They don't stay, but here I'm putting on some vines, and I really love vines on the side of a building. I think it's one of the most beautiful things ever. Um, and here I'm putting it just like it, like starting to wrap around. I think that maybe in a few years the building would maybe be covered in these vines, at, or like at least the entire side, um, plus some of the front and back. But yeah, so but for right now it's creeping along. It's doing its thing. I put a grill outside, and I end up putting some gardening supplies and stuff like that. Um, I really should have put a table out there, but I forgot. Here we're coming into the screenshots. Here's the outside of the building. Here's the dining area, and here's the living room. Some screenshots of the living room with them in it. Um, this is looking up to the upstairs landing, but you don't see the big um, lamp and stuff like that, which I should have put in, but I forgot. Here's the sorority leader's bedroom, and you already saw the library area. Here's the sports girls' bedroom. Um, yeah, yeah. It's one of my favorite bedrooms. I just really like how it came out. This is the artist's bedroom, and she has her drawings up on the wall. Those are some, those canvas racks. I just lined them up so it looked like they were part of each other. There's just the artist at work starting off, and here's the um, outside rooftop garden with the showers. Here's a shot of the pool. Um, and here's the tree. I just love that tree and the flowers and the benches. There's a bonfire pit and some poofs around it, and here's one of the girls gardening. Um, and here's the back side. And I think we're just about done with the screenshot. So if you would like to download this, please go to my origin idea, Pumpkin Panic. Have a nice day.